Hello. Well, I had my appointment yesterday, a dentist appointment, and we are going to go ahead with treatment beginning the 24th. Kept that appointment for those two. But yeah, I felt quite comfortable with the dentist. My last dentist, no. But yeah, she seemed very nice. She seemed to, I mean, I'm aware you've got to, well, I've learnt anyway, that you have to be careful with the way you speak to the dentist. Like when I went private, saying that it was causing me health issues, etc., or that I believed that there was certain ethical issues. Well, my dentist is fully aware of all of it because I've had my doctors contacted them, etc., etc. And so when she asked me why I wanted to replace them, I did say, well, I've been down the route of the health concerns, but it's such a minefield, I've just left it alone. The fact of the matter is, they look disgusting, and I would like nice white tooth-coloured ones. So that was kind of the way I went with it. And she did say to me, oh, well, if it's cosmetic, then that's fine. But if you are concerned about health, then that's a bit of a different matter. Like, no, not bothered about health. So, yeah, I think it's the same issue with all of them. So I'm glad I didn't go down that road. But yeah, so I mean, she did seem like she kind of knew, because she gave me a little speech about how they could be durable for the short term, mercury silver fillings, but they can cause cracks in teeth, and in her opinion white fillings were the better option. So she was kind of, I don't know, I felt like she was letting me know she was aware of this situation, but she couldn't actually say that anyway. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to actually beginning. Crazy, I've waited so long. I mean, yes, so show you these two. That big one at the back will be the next one. That is like my full tooth, but those two will be gone. Did I even show you them properly? I don't even know. I was going to the back. But yes, so that's the first two that I'm going to get out. What I think are the oldest ones, so that will be good. God. 2 weeks. That's it. I'm going to be starting. Can't wait. Oh, price-wise as well, much different to what I thought. I thought it was going to be on average £200 a tooth. When I phoned the reception, said maximum it'll be is about £200 per tooth, so I kind of got the idea that it would be. But one of the front ones are 120, the other one is 150, which is a big difference, and the big back one is 200. There's two here, so the first one is 180 and the last one is only a small one, is 100. So 750, I remembered it off the sheet, I didn't calculate it, is the total cost, where I thought it would be £1,000. So yeah, big difference. All they use is the rubber dam and the high volume suction. I did later look on their site about nervous patients after reading an article about what a lady did by doing it cleverly and not trying to, anyway, with the dentist or whatever. But the laughing gas, basically, there's sedation through inhalation. So I thought, that would be a way to get the oxygen mask on. So I called the dentist about it, and yes, I could have it at £150 per hour. So yeah, that's not going to be an option. Money, always money, isn't it? But yeah, so I'm a bit worried about that. But to be fair, it's all I've got, you know. There's no, I think travelling up country would be the only way to do it, if I could even find anywhere. I mean, in my area, I'm in Devon, in the UK. There's no, I don't know anywhere. I've looked. There have been a few, but they've retired now, that do it properly, full on safety, and it's ridiculous. They should all be doing it. It's crazy. It's absolutely balmy. I don't even know. But hey ho, it's apparently safe, right? But anyway, so yeah, I mean, I've been feeling pretty positive. Still sad and the usual, but feeling Better, feeling better. I'll tell you what I think's been helping as well. I've been doing a juice, what I call my blood cleanser or my cleansing drink. It was an instinctive drink through various tryings of other drinks and blah blah blah, but basically it is, you should try it as well. It tastes very nice. It's 1 beetroot, any size, doesn't matter. 1 beetroot, 2 carrots and 2 apples. It's a delicious drink. If it's a sweet apple, you need to put a lemon in there. And if it's a tart apple, sour apple, tart apple, I don't know. I should try Bramley apples actually, that might be a good one, but lemon's good either way. But if it's a tart apple, you don't need the lemon. Add it if you want it, if you like that taste, but it's just to get the balance of sweetness and acidic. It's a beautiful drink, and obviously the beetroot's very cleansing, apples are great, pectin, carrots, vitamin A, eyes, very good for the liver as well. I've just realised, I didn't know. Don't quote me on that, I better check that. I just remember seeing something briefly about that. If you do know, let me know, save me doing some research. But yeah, it's a beautiful drink, and that's only, how much of my glass do I feel? I mean, it's only like 1 drink, maybe a cup and a half. So if you made more, you could just space it out throughout the day. But do what's good for you. I mean, beetroot, I've come across people saying that it's too much is not good, it'll give you an upset stomach, or it'll overload your system, it's too potent, etc, etc, etc. I haven't found that issue. I mean, I actually love beetroot anyway. I love the taste of it. But yeah, so maybe do a bit of research on that, or just start with just one drink a day. It's probably best anyway, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, just do your own. Personally, I want to be drinking at least 4 of them a day. Right now, I'm only drinking 1 every other day. I don't get around to doing it every day, but yeah, as I was saying, sorry, I didn't lose my train of thought. I found it again easily enough. That's better. But my skin, when I was drinking, I had a few, like 3 days of actually drinking 1 a day, and my skin felt or appeared to be a lot better. I don't know, it's supposed to help with skin, but it may have been that, it may not, but I think it did. When I do it properly every day, I might see then, but yeah, try it, definitely. But I'm thinking about detox. I'm not going to take any heavy chemical chelators. That is not something I want to do. I mean, yeah, of course, some part of me wants to get them out quick, but no, I mean, my body is toxic already. Why put more crap in there? It's logic, right? Yes, it pulls it out, but if you think about it, at the same time it's pulling it out, it is literally doing that, pulling it out, and it's going through all your system, your kidneys, your liver. All these things are impaired anyway. They're all damaged. So if you're forcing more through it, you're going to be doing crazy amounts of damage, and that's why people have such a bad reaction. It makes sense, right? But so I just want to keep everything natural. I mean, I'll take certain supplements, but as long as they're natural, I'm not going down the road of synthetics, toxic chemicals. It's pointless, it makes no sense. I mean, juices, I'm going to be having a lot of good food. I mean, I think that in itself, you've got to, what I've come to understand or believe for myself, you just got to repair the machine that does all the work for you. Your body can naturally detox. So if you feed it, if you nourish it and give it everything it needs, then it's going to take it out for you. It's going to detox for you. I mean, natural herbs and spices, this is an interesting one that I need to look into more. I mean, obviously you've got your coriander, cilantro if you're in America, or wherever, it's different places, Chinese parsley, I mean, who knows. But cilantro, coriander, we know that has certain effects, and chlorella, that one too. I'm not going to take that. I mean, I try and think in natural forms, I mean, coriander is a herb that can grow in my garden. I would naturally eat that, I think, instinctively, back in the ages, whatever. But sea algae, I'm not so sure you would. I mean, I think you might. I think we'd probably be in the sea a lot more, wouldn't we? I'm just thinking on that line of thought. That's how I try and figure things out. How would I do this naturally, I don't know. But I think you might understand what I mean. But in the chlorella, I'm not sure, and especially considering that can be toxic in itself with mercury anyway. I'm not sure about that one, but I'm not going to yeah, anyway, I don't know, just different various supplements like garlic. I'm looking into that right now. Selenium, definitely. I love my Brazil nuts. You can get all your recommended daily amount of selenium in one Brazil nut. Make some Brazil nut milk, make some Brazil nut butter. If you don't know how to make the butter or the milk, you just literally, for the butter, you blend it up in a blender and just keep blending. That's it. Maybe add a pinch of sea salt, and that's it. It'll get crumbly first and it'll get sticky. Just keep blending and blending, and then it'll turn into butter. Basic, simple. Spread it on bread, whatever you want to do. Dip your carrot sticks, whatever. But for the milk, you just put a handful of Brazil nuts in the blender. Doesn't matter what type of blender you've got. Slow, well, high speed, low speed. Obviously high speed's better, of course it is, but it'll work in a slow speed. Just add, rough guesstimate, what's my handful? I'm going to go with 500 ml. I'll work out mine. I've got about a handful and 500 ml, but then I have a handful of almonds as well. So it's going to depend on consistency as well, but just go with a handful of Brazil nuts and 250 ml of water. If it's too thick, too thin, add more water, add more Brazil nuts, and then you can drink it as it is if you don't mind the lumps. Add a date, something to sweeten it if you want to. You can strain it through a sieve, or if you want to get technical, a cheesecloth. Or in my case, what I have done in the past is stockings, tights. It's easy, you can do it yourself. Don't need to buy any high-tech equipment. I mean, saying that, I have bought a lot of things to do with raw foods. I mean, I have got the high-speed blender now, but I didn't have. I mean, don't try and blend kale in a non-high-speed blender. Tried that one, but you couldn't strain it afterwards. I want to talk about all that stuff. I'm going to do videos on all the foods that I do. I mean, I've learnt a lot about raw natural foods, but I'll stop on that now anyway. But some of the things that I'm going to do to help myself is I'm going to help my body. Okay, I'm going to focus on my liver, my kidneys, my poor lungs, the glutathione. Camera stopped, of course. As I was saying, the glutathione system is something I'm coming to learn a lot about. Yeah, I think that is it's quite an important one. If you're dealing with this, don't look at the DMSA or them chelators. Don't even look at any of the synthetic chelators. I mean, do your own thing, what's best for you, of course, but look into the glutathione system. This is the body's natural detox system, and if we can replenish that, then the body can just start getting it out. I mean, I will look at the natural chelators like the cilantro, etc., and selenium. Definitely a lot of selenium. I was going to say something and I forgot. Yeah, I think I was just trying to say about helping my body first, kind of healing my body as best I can, getting it back to normal functioning. I think that is the most important step before pulling out the mercury from the stores, from the cells. So yeah, I'm gonna heal my body first, and then look into the natural chelators. I think that's what I'm going to do. So and you know, I truly believe, I mean, we'll see the progress. It might work, it might not, but I truly believe if I get enough good foods into me, like my juices and raw foods, just lots of good nutrition. I'll take a whole food multivitamin and mineral also in a small quantity. I won't take a lot. I'll just take a little bit to help, because I'll be eating a lot of raw good foods anyway. And yeah, I truly believe that in itself is going to do a whole host of things. You know, I think the body can do it all. We just have to feed it. You know, we have to give it what it needs in order to do its job, right? It's a very wonderful system. I mean, I'm quite getting into the body biology and chemistry, looking into this mercury thing, and if I had the brain power, I might even go to college and just do a little course on it. But right now I couldn't even try it. But hopefully in a year's time, maybe I will. I mean, microbiology, like what would be the other one? The chemistry one. I don't know, but the minute everything is microbiology, isn't it? But I don't know what the chemistry one is. But yeah, anyway, I'm really, really, really intrigued by it all now. But yeah, this video has turned out to be long as usual, but that's fine, I suppose. If you don't want to watch it all, don't. But I just want to talk, and yeah, we've learned that structuring is probably not the best idea right now. And I feel okay today. I don't know, I don't feel terrible. I feel hopeful, I guess. There's a way forward, so I'm trying to keep myself going. I see the light at the end of the tunnel, if you will. So yeah, but then again, without the safety precautions, or without the full safety precautions, this oxygen source, I think that's really important. And I did look at those portable ones, but the cheapest, the affordable, most affordable one I could find would have done me 7 minutes, so yeah, that might have looked a bit silly, wouldn't it? But I don't care anyway, that wouldn't have mattered. But yeah, I just pray that I don't get worse after having them out. I mean, I did read a paper on, oh god, don't even know where to find it again, but maybe you've come across it, I don't know. But there's a study done when the amalgams were taken out with all safety precautions. They found mercury, in organs of the body where it wasn't found prior to the removal. So it does show that mercury does in fact still get in there. But after taking 100 milligrams of cilantro, I don't know how many, I think it's 400 throughout the day in 100 milligram doses, then it cleared up anyway out of these organs. It then came back to the way the body was before the removal. So I'm not saying it healed it, but say like it went in the kidneys and the liver. I can't remember the exact places, but after taking 100 milligram, 400 milligrams spaced throughout the day in 100 milligram doses, and that it cleared then back out of the liver and kidneys, whichever organs it was. I think it was liver and kidneys. But yeah, so I'll be looking into that more. I think that might be worthwhile. But again, that's chelating. I mean, there's so much I need to learn. But yeah, I'm just going to try and boost my body a bit. I ordered some vitamin C powder. I'll be taking loads of that. Ascorbic acid is it the technical name. But yeah, I mean, they say obviously I'll titrate up. I'll work with my body, but when they do the injection intravenous, I can't pronounce it, I don't know what it is, they can go up to like, is it 10 grams, or I don't know, but like, no, it's more than that, isn't it? I don't know, but mega high doses. Well, this powder I've got, for every half a teaspoon, it is 2,500 milligrams. So if I just do a teaspoon, that is like 5 grams for every serving, you know, so it's quite easy to get up to them high doses. It's probably going to taste minging, but minging, I haven't used that word forever. But yeah, it's just a medicine, isn't it? Just chuck it down. But, so hopefully that will do a lot, and that neutralizes mercury rather than binding to it and pulling it out. So hopefully that'll do some good. But this video is getting long, so I should say good night. Yeah, I mean, these videos are a bit sporadic, so I apologise for that, but of course it's going to be like that. But yeah. Oh, just a quick mention. I'm actually, with the healthy eating and whatnot, I've actually made a start on, because it's spring, so it's a good time to do it actually. I made a start on my vegetable garden. I'm going to grow fruits and vegetables, eventually enough to sustain myself at least. My daughter doesn't really like eating meat anyway, so hopefully my family, I'll be able to have enough food, growing enough foods to sustain us, you know. But right now I've got some fruit trees on the way, so which is great. Apples especially, because organic apples are ridiculously expensive. You might as well grow your own, right? I bought 3 kilograms of organic apples, which cost me short of £10. It's crazy. It's balmy, but you can spend that £10, a bit more on a tree, and you're getting tenfold that, you know. So it's, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so I've dug up one of my little vegetable plots today. I mean, I don't have a big garden, this is a problem. I have a small garden, and I've inquired about an allotment. So hopefully I'll get that, but that might be next year. I'm just going to work with what I have now. If I try and do everything at once, I'll probably fail all of it, so I'm just going to introduce it slowly. But yeah, we'll talk about that next time. It's probably a longer conversation, but really excited to get that going, and hopefully I'll have the mental capacity and everything else that goes with it to be able to do it. I'll need to get better somewhat in order to do it, because I know as I am, I don't do things. I will never do. I know I won't. But I'm making steps in hope that I'll be making progress in myself also. Yes. Okay, well, it's late, 11:30 tonight, so I better go. I hope you enjoy your evening, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.